Alright, hello once again, Scuffed Garage Gang. I kind of went ahead and started a little bit before I started recording. So I pulled out one of the airbags already and I've got the coil ready to put in because I didn't know what the fuck I was going to be doing and how hard it was going to be. So I kind of wanted to just make sure that I was more than capable of doing it before I started recording. So I guess I'll begin the build here. So a quick overview of what I've done so far is I have completely taken out the front left air suspension shock. So that's out. That there, I guess, is just the fucking gasket plate for that. So I don't even think I'll be fucking needing that anymore. So we'll keep that out because that's just to seal it with this strut tower here. But I reckon I might end up just cutting that out, honestly, and then just heat shrinking the end of it up, just like I had to do with one of the plugs here to get the actual thing out. So let me bring this up here. So that plug right there went through that bung and into the strut itself. So I just had to give that a little snip because that plug right there was right at the back of everything and it was gonna be way too fucking hard to get to and take out. But other than that, all I've done so far is pretty much just go around removing the tops. So removing the strut towers and then removing the strut nuts on top. And I'm just getting everything prepped and ready. So on the other side, what I've done is I've just gotten everything ready. I've taken out the upper bolt for this control arm here, just so this swings around and it's easy enough to just drop straight out because it gives you heaps of room. So I'll show you that over this side. So pretty much, yeah, I've just taken that bolt out, which allows all that extra room in there to remove the entire thing. And then, I haven't done anything on the rear yet, except in the boot up here, just remove the nuts from the strut towers, just like on the other side of the front there. So I'm gonna install this coilover and I'll record it. And yeah, I guess, I don't know, not really used to doing shit like this, so excuse me if I'm a bit awkward, but I will record it as best I can with my little helper here, Mr. Waffles. All right, cheers, boys. Just get it in the car and lined up, and then just chuck the nuts in on top. So now, gonna get that, actually the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna quickly adjust the ride height of the damn thing because I can't be fucked doing that when everything's attached to it later. Might be a bit of a bitch. This wouldn't be such a pain in the ass if the fucking washer bottle wasn't in the goddamn way. Fuck off, holy shit. Off camera because it was absolutely pissing me off yesterday. This is day 2, getting this top control arm bolt back through, and I got it through first try just then today. So today's off to a good start. Let's hope it keeps up. Now for the bottom one. I need 14. But I put the fucking 14. There we go. But of course it's a fucking 15. Can you Need my coil tools. So that's the best thing about coilovers, is because that fucking bottom bolt hole doesn't line up, I can just wind this piece of shit up. That way it does fit. It took a lot of fucking WD-40 and a bit of convincing, but it fits through now. Issue was I had to rotate the fucking thing, but it was actually stuck in where you put the bolt through, so I would highly recommend probably shortening your coilovers before putting them in, because then, yeah, you can just sort of lengthen them, or fucking raise this to make it fit, not the opposite way that I did it, because that was fucking annoying. Make sure that shit's nice and tight. People that don't know about adjusting coilover height. So if you want to lower your car, you want to see less of this thread. So what you want to do is obviously get rid of the bottom locking nut. So this one normally sits down here on the bottom, and you tighten that up. But if you want to go all the way low, obviously what you want to do is get that all the way up here, and then just make sure everything's up nice and tight. Make sure this is tight to the bottom, and yeah, that's how you adjust the height. Alright, so I'm going to leave it at that for now. I'm going to measure that gap, and then I'm going to do that all round with all the other ones, and then we'll see how that sits at the end of it. Alright, so we have the front left coilover in the car. So I think I'm going to move on to the rear left over there. That way I don't really need to work in like this fucking part of the garage anymore, and that way my partner can just pull in and park her car there without worrying about me having all this shit there, you know? So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do next. All right, so what I've gone and done is I've actually just cut all the air lines, because I'm not gonna be reusing air suspension anytime soon, and I don't really have plans on selling the car anytime soon, so they hook into these grommets there, and unless like you get these fucking bungs out, which I did try to do before I cut the line, it's just way too fucking tight. Did not want to come out. So easiest way, take me 2 seconds, cut the like air line. If someone ever wants to do it, all they're gonna do is run new rubber lines. Not gonna be that expensive, so meh, whatever. Nice and easy, get it out of the way. That's still attached by the top plug apparently. So, what it's still attached on is that little clip just there on the top of the fucking, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it? Yeah, all right, so this clip right here, which you can actually unclip from that, so I'm just gonna quickly do that. So now the whole strut tower top hat comes off, and then you can just pull the damn thing out. And there we go. 30-year-old rear airbag. It's our new rear coilover. Gonna make sure that I get this gap to 50 mil, which was the gap of the front one. So yeah, make them all nice and even. All right, that should be good. Tighten all this up on the car anyway. I just wanted to make sure that that gap matches the gap at the front, and the same gap on this one. So this one's the rear one here, this one's the front one. If you put them together here, the gap should be pretty identical when you actually put them together lined up like that. Nice. All right, now installing the rears should be a hell of a lot easier than installing the fronts. So all I gotta do, make sure you don't lose those fucking nuts. Spun it off a little fast. Make sure you get them off. What you wanna do, grab those, make sure you got them, put them in your pocket or whatever, have a look at the holes, line up the orientation of this, go in, like so, and if you can, reach over, and I should be able to, come around, you can see the top of the strut tower bolts there, and then you just grab your strut tower nuts, whack them on, and that'll hold it in. And then all you gotta do is jack up the control arm down here on the bottom to get that bottom one back in. Make sure that's lined up, and then all I gotta do is jack this up so I can put the bolt back in. And you can just go off this lower little knuckle here, make sure that like, you don't have to go off the disc. I mean, if you absolutely have to, you probably can, but I wouldn't recommend it, even though I've been doing it for the front. All right, just make sure that this lines up, and you jack this up. All right, doesn't really fit through these coil bolt holes, so I might have to give it a little bit of persuasion, get it through. Either that or I might have to drill out the hole a little bigger. The bolt actually doesn't fit through these new coils, so I'm gonna have to drill the bottom bit out a little bit bigger so that the bolt can actually go through it. Sick. So I'm back from a super cheap auto hole and I picked up this 25p set drill bit. Drill bit set, sorry. So we're gonna tackle this with these, and hopefully that'll be better. You're not right. You're not right, Waffles. Yeah, good boy. Where's your one? You sniff? Oh, good boy. All right, so I managed to get these holes to where the control arm bolt will fit. It's not the prettiest looking thing in the world. I did quickly clear coat them so that they don't rust. But yeah, it fits now, so they're only cheap coilovers anyway. Gotta make do what you got. This is scuffed. All right, there we go, got it. God damn. Gonna tighten up those top strut tower bolts now. But yeah, she's looking good. So I'm just going to tighten these up, these coil nuts, whatever you want to call them, locking nuts, and that one's all done. Okay, so that's all tight, all good. All right, so honestly, for a first day, not bad. We got the entire left side done. And then, yeah, we also got a little toxic meme in there. That's for me and my mates. They'll get that. But yeah, so I might actually have a go at editing all this footage and yeah, maybe make 2 episodes of this then. So at least I can upload something for you guys in the meantime. So cheers for watching, and I guess in the next part, we'll get it on the road and be doing a drive test. Sweet, see you later.